All right, so I'll give you guys a rundown on what plants we're working with here. So this is a lemon tree that I got 3 years ago. Literally, the thing is, it had two heads, as you can see right there. One of them was completely naked and almost dead, and one head only had two leaves, two little leaves at the very end of it. It's like if you took this, stripped it all down, and it was just naked with two dying leaves. Put it outside, and it's like if you survive, you survive. If you don't, you don't. Well, 2 years later, look at this. This thing is so damn big. I'm glad I don't have to bring this inside in the house anymore. Figure out if we can get this in the greenhouse as fast as we can, if we can build the greenhouse before then. At least the front one. That's the goal. Get that front area done off. And most people don't know, lemon trees do have thorns. Got honeysuckles, just for flowering, attracting bees. I love honeysuckle. I love smelling it. It smells great. We got guava, pink Barbie guava. 2 of those. Got falsa berry. I believe these are from India, Pakistan or something. It's a type of tree whose berry tastes like rainbow sherbet, apparently. So we will see. I'm still growing mine. I got some harvest on it. I haven't tried them yet. I'm actually kind of excited. So those are some trees that I got going on there. Over here we have Arabica coffee, and I think it's a mix of Arabica and Afghanistan coffees. I don't remember. They're years old. They've looked like that for the longest time, and just recently 2 of them just exploded. So I'm hoping that they start picking up more. We got sugarcane, raspberries right in there, Grand Nan and Blue Java bananas. Now these are 4 years old. They should have already done their thing, but because they grew inside, they were growing with half the rate of the sunlight, so they are half as old as they should be. I guess if that makes any sense. I think they take like maybe 2 to 3 years, but they should be fruiting next year. I should hopefully get them to grow and fruit next year, because they have been throwing these out every few days when I would only get one of these every week or so, if that, inside. And yes, I grew these bananas entirely inside, and that's because of those lights that I showed you. 4-year-old jalapeno next spring. This guy puts out about 30 pounds of peppers a year just for the 2 bushes, and it is 2. I always marry one plant to another like that. That's 2 eggplants right here. This is kind of my nightshade area. Now eggplants are really, really yummy. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that one. You make some ratatouille later. Let's see. This is Chili's Pekin. This guy needs to be watered, but if you leave them on, they'll dry like that and they just come off. You can make red chili flakes out of these. They're stupid hot, and I really mean, you should probably only make red chilies out of these. They only have like 1 or 2 seeds, so they're very, very low on seeds, but they're high in heat. Anaheim pepper. Scorpion Reaper. I don't like spice, so don't ask why I even have that. Ooh, we got a little baby bell. Bell pepper. Now, plants growing in the garden, at least until they get like to an established size, like that guy. I didn't get jalapenos anything bigger than like maybe this little dude or something. But now I'm getting like these guys, and like this, if I let these stay on here, like look at that. That actually almost looks like a grocery store one. Now they do get these whenever they start swelling really bad. Don't worry about it. You can eat it. It's fine. Just cook it. But yeah, no, these guys, these jalapenos, they're spicy. Monstera, because everyone has one. By Mooster Kitty Cat. This is black peppercorn, star fruit. We got kiwi, more star fruit. asparagus. This guy's cinnamon right here. Cinnamon is actually the bark. So if I wanted any cinnamon, the only cinnamon that's available is like right on here, right down there at this area. But yeah, really gonna let that. I'm gonna let my cinnamon tree get to like where I cut off limbs to harvest the cinnamon. Big 3-foot starfruit plant. Let's see here. Got a vanilla bean over here. Doesn't really like the sun too much. They're an orchid, so they dry out real fast. They need moss pull because they don't do roots like that. They do this crap, and that's really the only way that they root. And they're not going to have a really strong root structure underneath, so you really do need to make sure that they have a climbing pole. Japanese honeysuckle, and I know this is invasive, but hang on, let me let my kitty in. Got clementines, mandarin clementine, not orange, clementine. So yeah, that's oh, these guys, I forgot all this. So I got pomegranates here. I got a lot of pomegranates. So yeah, I'm hoping they actually make me something. Got 4 nice Alberta peaches. A bunch of pineapples. These really started taking off this year. And then I got this guy right here. This is my dragon's blood tree. I believe these grow in the Mediterranean. Or yeah, I believe they grow in the Mediterranean. They grow in like really arid, really crappy conditions. They produce a blood red sap. They do not like winter. They like really worn out, like nasty soil, like dirt. Not soil, like dirt. They basically can go without water for the longest time ever. Like their leaves apparently are like roots, and they'll suck water out of the atmosphere. I've gone almost a month or 2 without watering this thing. Didn't show any signs of giving a crap. So that's mine. Don't look at that. I do have a license. So before anyone says anything, yes, I am legal, and I live in Oklahoma. So other than that, I got a Boston fern. Nothing much else going on. I pretty much got a grocery store back here. If you could find it in a grocery store, you'll probably see it in my backyard. Now I don't have my melon, my dragon fruits here yet. The melon, I just let it die because it's just a watermelon, sugar baby, and a cantaloupe. But once I get them growing in the greenhouse, I won't lose them over the winter, and I'll have a continuous harvest of melons. And I'm going to actually do it on it's going to be like an M trellis, kind of like a waveform. And so they're going to grow up one side and then down, and then they're going to keep doing that. And that's going to allow them to get maximum like light coverage and to be able to cover up and down area and be able to grow up instead of out, because they'll take over all of this in a week. But if you have it going up like this, you are tripling the length of the square footage that you can get from that plant. So I'm going to be doing like a waveform kind of trellis for my vines, like my melons and my cantaloupes. So anyway, that's oh yeah, I just got a young fresh coconut with husk on it, peeled off the husk. I'll chuck that bitch right in there, and we'll see if that grows me a coconut tree. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with a coconut palm, because if you like cut them in half, they die. Like you can't, it's not like a tree where I can just cut it in half and then it just starts growing another thing and just keeps going. Like they're very weird in the sense that they're like their crown that grows, their apex, their apial nodes, they're all at the very center, at the top, and they grow upward, kind of like a strawberry. You know what I mean? Like a strawberry, it's got like that crown area and everything. Like if, here, I'll show you. So you got your strawberries and all that, and they grow from the central point, but sometimes they start getting bigger. You're gonna have to bury them like deeper, and like the strawberries get really weird too. So it's gonna be a new type of thing for me to get a coconut palm growing, if I can even do that. But other than that, yeah, no, that's the this is the little slice of Eden that I got here, and forgot about this. Those are my mushroom logs. That's gonna be for shiitake, reishi, lion's mane, and what's the other one? Oysters and turkey tail. So have a nice good harvest of mushrooms. There's a lot that I gotta trim out and do, because this place was obviously not maintained. I'm probably gonna remove this entire freaking tree right here, because I want that space. I might put in a bench and, you know, like a little overhang thing so we can sit and hang out. And dank. Yes, sir. All right. So if you guys live in the Midwest or the Southwest or something like that, you'll probably have maybe seen this grass before. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen or know what this kind of grass is. You see all the little fuzzes on it? This is something called buffalo grass. And this grass is the softest grass that I think I've ever felt in my entire life. This stuff is so soft you could walk on it with bare feet. This is pillowy. It's light. It has a slight citrusy smell whenever it's cut. Oh man. If you want primo grass, forget Kentucky bluegrass or anything like that. This stuff is fine, feathery, and it's like fluffy. It's soft. It feels like cotton on your feet. And I'm about to get a big bag of this. I'm going to nuke the entirety of all this grass, and I'm going to plant a brand new whole yard worth of grass here, so I can walk out here barefoot. So that's going to be a fun little project. It's going to be at least $200 worth of grass seed. So we'll see how that goes.